Am I the asshole? For saying that I will never, ever babysit my half-sibling? I live with my mom. My dad lost his parental rights due to abandonment, no contact over a year and no child support. He contacted us after getting sober and things seemed to be going well, but then his new wife tried to prohibit me from reading your books featuring LGBT characters. That was when I decided to not visit their house again so I don't have to follow their rules. This morning I found out that my dad's new wife got pregnant. They asked me to meet them at a cafe and I decided to go, just to hear what they have to say. It's been 20 days since I last saw my dad. They asked if I would consider helping babysit the kid after he is born. They are thinking of having me over for 3 hours each day when the baby is born, so that they can have their time outside by themselves. When I asked my dad's wife if she would still try to control what I read, she said yes, and that she doesn't want me bringing certain books to their home. I told them that I won't do it then since they expect me to just sit there doing nothing for 3 hours except watching the kid. Won't even allow me to use TV since she doesn't want anyone else touching their remote. My grandparents said I should be a bit willing to consider the idea since the kid's my half-sibling. Update: I told it to him straight. I told him he's crazy if he thinks that as a 16 years old I'll take responsibility for an infant 3 hours a day. Not to mention zero pay and having his wife censor my reading materials. Then I told him I hope he's a better dad to this kid than he ever was to me, before blocking him. Not the asshole. INFO: are they offering to pay you and is that a decent amount? If not, why did they think you would be interested by their offer? Some people are so entitled. Not the asshole. Sounds like they want a relationship with you only so they can use you as a babysitter. Books or no books, why would you want that at all? They're just using you. Don't work for bigots and enablers. Don't work for free. Don't work for manipulative, untrustworthy, control AHs. Not the asshole: you are doing great. So your stepmom doesn't trust you to touch their precious TV, but it's totally fine for you to take care of her newborn baby. That says everything there is to know. They just want a free nanny. Not the asshole. Don't feel bad, you are not to blame if your dad didn't care about having a better relationship with you before needing you for free favors. Let them take care of their TV and their baby. Maybe tell your dad to be a dad and get it right this time round. I wish my wife and I could just dump our kids with someone else for 3 hours every single day to simply go out and have fun. Like seriously, what do they need 3 hours to themselves for every single day? Huge red flags suggesting your dad hasn't changed at all. Sounds like he's picked a winner to knock up to. Not the asshole. Not the asshole, op. That's a lot of presumably free childcare thereafter. They shouldn't expect 1 minute from you. Asking if you'd babysit once in a while and paying for it, is one thing, which even then, it is okay for you to say no, but giving up 3 hours per day is ridiculous. What about you, op? What about your studies, work, leisure time? As for censoring your reading, and not allowing you to watch TV? Nope, I'd be out of there. As for your grandparents saying you should babysit because it's your half-sibling, that's a hard no. Visiting your dad and his wife to see the baby is one thing, but they're trying to use you. Not the asshole. They need to find an adult to babysit. That is not on you and it is super shitty of them to try and use you like that. 100 Not the asshole, and you're setting the right boundaries for yourself and for the future. For what it's worth, I'm proud of you. Not the asshole, and your grandparents have no say. No is a complete answer. They made the kid, they can deal with the kid. You are not responsible for their kid. Not the asshole. They just want to use you to babysit the kid while controlling you as much as they can. And your father abandoned you as well. He has no right to even ask you that. Not the asshole. Just because you're related to them doesn't make them family. They don't treat you as family, so you owe them nothing. They're looking for free childcare and are trying to guilt you into doing it for them. Is she one of those moms for liberty people? If so, I would stay as far away as possible for your own safety. Nota, they chose to have a child, not you. In no case you have to help them. If they want free time they can pay a babysitter or you instead, otherwise don't lift a finger for them. Their child is their responsibility to care alone. Not the asshole. Seems like they ain't paying you since your dad and his wife never bring up the topic of compensation. They just want you for free labor. Not the asshole. They want you to do something for free but allow you no liberties to be yourself. For a parent who has already had significant shortcomings, that's a hard pass. Oh, I remember you, Op. Seriously, you don't have to ask. Of course you are not the asshole. My question, however, is how many times do you need your father and his wife to abuse you before realizing that they are not good for you? That they do not have your best interests at heart? They want to use you and control you. As long as you hear them out, you are just giving them the opportunity to hurt you. I understand your outrage, but please, for your own sake, leave them behind you and focus on yourself and your mother. Your father and his wife are the R and nothing but SH will come of them. Not the asshole. They just want a free babysitter, not a relationship with you. Dad is TA for not supporting you against his wife. I think I remember your post here about your mill and your fight with her about the books you read. Looks like things haven't changed. You're still not the asshole and she's still a major bigot. Lol, not the asshole. Over-controlling new wife doesn't let you read Rick Jordan but expects you to babysit 3 hours a day for free? That's just insulting. Lol, why are they getting pregnant if they want 3 hours free every day together? That's nuts. They can pay for that if they want. Or they can parent, she can take time off and he looks after the kid and vice versa. Calculate how many hours of court-mandated parenting time your father owes you, all the child support that is missing. Tell him once he covers those hours of one-on-one parenting and alone time with you that is owed plus the money, then you will consider meeting the child. Tell him he is not family unless that's paid back to you. Not the asshole. You have no obligation to even pursue a relationship with them or the half-sibling. Now, you might do so and find out you love that you did. But that's not dependent on you babysitting, or at the very least it should not be. Not the asshole, and hopefully you won't ever have to agree to this arrangement, but if by some weird shift in the universe you do end up taking care of that baby, you need to know it's not just 3 hours of sitting around doing nothing. Taking care of a baby is work. It can be boring AF, but it's job that people get paid for, and it's not easy and cute and fun. The fun part is about 10 minutes of every hour, the rest is work. Not the asshole. 3 hours a day. They don't want you as a babysitter, they want you as a third parent. So you're just supposed to watch the kid for free and they think it's a privilege you should be thankful for? Next thing you know they'll be expecting you to pay them for this incredible honor. BTW, those 3 hours will stretch to more and more. This is what moochers do. Tell them to go kick rocks. Not the asshole, and stick to your position. Not the asshole. They have a fucking nerve to expect their abandoned daughter to now provide them with free childcare. Tell them to take a hike. Nota every day for a few hours. What planet are they on? Tell them to get fucked, and not in the nice way. You are entering the most important and fun years of your life. Don't ever look after their kid. Not unless they are willing to pay the rates a nanny would get. Your children are not free labor. Nata. You did consider it. You said no. Your grandparents can watch the kid. They're so interested in being babysitters. Not sure why they think you owe them after your dad's abandoned you once already.